Morning, everybody. The dude from Skims here. www.harrysmooth.com. Hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas this year. I know I did. I sure missed my son not being here, but you know, he's serving our country, so we'll get together next year. Today, folks, I'd like to talk about dogs. That's right. This is Schneider. Everybody knows Schneider. Well, yesterday, if you watched the news, there was another pit bull mauling in Titusville here. This pit bull maimed a little girl. He broke free of his chain. Some moron had him chained up outside, which I am so totally against anyway. If you got to chain your dog up, you don't have any business having a fucking dog. But this dog broke its chain, attacked the little girl, broke both of her arms. The attack was so vicious. Now the little girl had to go into emergency surgery. She will never be the same again as long as she lives. She will have, disfigured. She has scarring. She'll be out of school for a couple of months because of this fucking dog. And, I don't have anything against pit bulls except for the fact they're pit bulls. They're idiots. They do one thing. They kill. They maim. That's what they want to do. That's why all these dog fighters that fight their dogs for money, they choose pit bulls. Why? Because they're badasses. That's why. And, let's look at some statistics here, folks. Studies indicate that pit bull type dogs were involved in approximately 1/3 of human DBRF. What that mean? Oh, I see. I.e., dog bite related fatalities reported during the 12-year period between 1981 and 1992. And Rottweilers were responsible for about half of human DBRF reports during the 4 years from 93 through 96. The data indicates that Rottweilers and pit bull type dogs accounted for 67% of all human DBRF in the United States between 97 and 98. It is extremely unlikely that they accounted for anywhere near 60% of dogs in the United States during the same period, and thus there appears to be a breed-specific problem with fatalities. Duh. Now, the Clifton study of attacks from 1982 through 2006 produced similar results. According to the Clifton study, in this order, pit bulls, Rottweilers, and Presa Canarios and their mixes were responsible for 67% of canine homicides that occurred during a period of 24 years in the United States. Clifton, dog attack deaths and maimings, U.S. and Canada, September 82 to November 13th of 2006. Now, people, we're not talking about bites. You say, well, 1/3, 67%. People, this is not bites. This is fatalities, deaths, canine homicides. That means they died from a dog. Other breeds were also responsible for homicides, but to a much lesser extent. A 1997 study of dog bite fatalities in the years 79 through 96 revealed that the following breeds in this order had killed one or more persons. Number 1, pit bulls. Number 2, Rottweilers. German Shepherds, Huskies, Alaskan Malamutes, Doberman Pinschers, Chows, Great Danes, St. Bernards, and Akitas. Now, statistics speak for themselves, folks. But I know what all y'all gonna say. I've had a pit bull for years. I know people that have pit bulls. They're the sweetest dogs. They've never done anything like this. Bullshit! What the fuck is wrong with you people? Are you out of your fucking minds? These dogs have such a history of homicides, maimings, disfigurement. Why would you even take the chance if you love your child? What is in every single report you hear about, whether it be the newspaper, the news, any type of media, what is the common denominator that every one of these motherfuckers say? I'll tell you what I just said. Oh, it's always been such a sweet dog. He's never done anything like this before. Well, duh! If he had, he would be dead. He would be euthanized. It's a ticking time bomb, people. And if you have a pit bull or know someone that has a pit bull and you let your little child crawl around on this dog and play with this dog and put his face up in the animal's face, you're just an idiot. You're a moron. And you're the ones that when it does happen, you're going to go, oh my God, my child is dead. I shouldn't have done that. I should have listened to Harry Smooth. I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, too little, too late. Your child's dead because you're an idiot. Yeah, I mean, maybe you might have a 16-year-old pit bull that's never hurt anybody. Great! Fantastic! But the chance is there. And sure, the chance is there with any dog. But, let's use a little common sense here. Not every dog has the history of a pit bull or a Rottweiler. Not every dog maims and kills like a pit bull. Yeah, I know pit bulls are more publicized than others, but trust me, if a German Shepherd goes out there and kills a kid, it's going to be on the news. And how many times have you heard that? How many times have you heard of a Cocker Spaniel going out there and killing a kid or maiming a child? And it'd be on the news. You can trust that. The news is always searching for dirty laundry. Oh, you betcha. So wise up. Don't become a statistic because you're an idiot. And something else. I'm sick and tired of people telling me, why didn't you go to a rescue to get your dog? Why don't you go to the pound and rescue a dog? Why? Well, you know something? Maybe, just maybe, I want a purebred dog. Maybe I happen to love my dog, and I didn't want somebody else's fucking problems. I want what I want, but I'm sick and tired of you fucking people telling me what to do with my dog. Now, I recently just posted on Facebook that I'm getting ready to start breeding Schneider. Yeah, stud. I want to stud him out. No, I didn't cut his balls. You know why? Because I'm a responsible dog owner. I don't let my dog run around through the neighborhood fucking everything that moves, making unwanted puppies with other out-of-breed dogs. No. I'm not going to punish my dog because of you whining motherfuckers saying, oh, you should always fix your dog. Yeah, I agree if you're not a responsible pet owner, but some of us are. And I don't want somebody else's problems. Yes, I 100% condone. If you just want a dog for your family, you just want to buy a dog for the kids, by all means, go to the pound, rescue one of these animals. But some of us don't want a 15-year-old dog or an 8-year-old dog or a 5-year-old dog that's down at the pound because somebody else dumped him there because he's fucked up in the head, or he has fucking mental problems, or he's mangy, or got one leg or 3 legs and they call him tripod. Maybe, just maybe, we want what we want. And I want a Schnauzer. And I want a purebred Schnauzer. And I paid $600 fucking for my fucking dog, and that's what I want. So get off my motherfucking ass, people. Stay off of it. I don't give a fuck what you say about rescue dogs. If I wanted a rescue dog, I'd get a rescue dog. And it's not my fault that people get a fucking dog and then they turn around and they realize, oh, well, I got to take care of this thing. It's work. So they dump him off at the pound. That's not my problem. No. It's not your problem either. And it's also not your problem to get into my business and tell me what the fuck I want or what I need to be doing. Mind your own fucking business. If you put 1/3 of your energy into minding your own business and doing what you're supposed to do, you wouldn't have time to jump into my motherfucking business. Follow me? Alright. Well, now that we got that cleared up, why don't y'all have a great day and a happy new year. The dude from Skims. I'm out.